That's excellent. I love to see your artwork when you're doing your artwork.
It's like this.
Yeah, that's so cool. Well done. Well done. Did you guys take the photocopies that I asked for? Has everybody got this?
Yes. This one, yeah.
And the houses, yep. And where are my houses?
Houses.
And this one.
Houses. 10.
Yep. Cool. We'll just wait for everybody else to get on.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just wait for people.
I eat marshmallow before the class.
Marshmallows. I like marshmallows, but I can't eat them. Hi, Bon.
Oh.
Hi, Carter. Hi, Nina. How are you guys? Is everybody good?
I'm good.
Hi, Teacher Vicki.
Hello. Hey, Bon. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Spotlight for everyone. And this one, spotlight. Shh, and spotlight.
Teacher, what is that pink thing?
That's my painting. Do you like it?
Ooh, that was your painting.
Yeah, that's one of my paintings.
Wow, that's so big.
It's so big. I like to put my paintings on a big surface.
It is a one paper, teacher.
No, this is 1 meter. Look, it's almost as tall as me. It's 1 meter long, 1 meter by 1 meter.
Oh. So big. Teacher, today do we need some colors?
Yes.
No, I need to change shirts now.
We need colors for sure.
What watercolors or acrylics?
Pencils.
I can't hear.
So we need, I'm going to tell everybody as soon as they come in, don't worry, I'll explain to everybody what they need. We need colored pencils. We need colored pencils or texters, markers, like texters.
Teacher, can I use this? This one.
Crayons as well. Yes, yes, you can use your markers.
This
Yep.
one.
Yep.
Will go up.
We're just going to wait 4 more minutes before we start talking about that because I want everybody to hear it. I don't want to just say it 3 or 4 times. I'm going to tell everybody. So just wait and okay, wait for everybody to come on and then we'll talk about it. Okay, I'm just going to stop my video for now and I'll be back. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay, we have 1 more minute.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. How come this is not showing?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Wait a second because this is not showing.
How are you? Oh, how are you?
I'm good. Who's talking to me? Hi, Carter. Wait a second, guys.
Yes.
Got a feeling.
Yes. I'm good.
Wait. Give me 1 second. Leave.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Hang on, guys. Something's not quite right here. Just give me 1 second.
Ooh.
No. Teacher, I can't see you.
I know you can't see my phone.
Teacher, what are we gonna do today?
Hang on, guys. I have to, got it. All right, can everybody see my hand wiggling?
Yeah.
But I didn't see you are not pin.
Yeah, I'm going to do that now.
Keep it.
Can everybody see me now?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, everyone. Let me say hi to everyone first. Sorry, I had to finish that setup. All right. Hello. I said hi to Anna and Bon, and hi Kent. Hi Mimi. Hi Light. Hi Carter. I said hi to you. That's good, Carter. Yes, yes, Carter. That's what we want. We want that photocopy for sure. Hi Anna. Hi Jenny and Anne and Nina and Nijen. As in, what's your name, Nijen? What's your English name? And May, hi May. Nian Khan Lok. What's your name, honey?
My name is Mimi.
Yeah, I know your name is Mimi because you've got Mimi 6 years old, but I'm talking to this boy here. Nian, Jian. How do you say that? Yes, and that's right. Okay, everyone. Let's have a look at the photocopies that we need for today. We need paper. We need spare paper to draw on. And you will need these two photocopies. Okay, we need this one and this one with the houses. Yes, good, Bon. You have these two? Does everybody have these two? Also, did everybody watch the two videos that I gave them? The two videos, did everybody watch the two videos?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, of course.
Good, good, good.
Yes.
Very good. You must watch the videos. Okay, it's very important that you watch the videos that I send you. All right.
Yes.
Usually every week I send you a video and you have to watch them because I can't watch them with you here. All right. Now, every day before we start a lesson, we always go back and have a look at the elements. Who remembers the 7 elements? Let's start with the first one that we did. What was the first one? Who remembers the first activity we ever did?
This line.
Yes, good boy, Bon. Line. Do you remember the activities we did with line? What was the second one? Who remembers?
Yeah.
Color. Color.
Yeah. Who remembers the words that we learnt with the color activity? Do you remember the color wheel?
We have secondary. Yes.
Yeah, I have color wheel.
And we have
Primary, secondary, tertiary.
Primary.
Good. Good. What about when we mix color with white? What do we call that?
texture.
No, not texture. It starts with T though. Okay, what's the word we use
Hue.
instead of color? Somebody said hue. Hue and white means tint. Do you remember tint?
Yes. Tint.
Yeah.
Tone shade.
Okay, so hue and black is?
Hue and black is shade.
Good,
Is
Bon,
shade.
yes. What about hue and gray? What is that called?
It's called tint.
Not tint.
It's black.
Tint. Hue and black and white is tone. Tone. So we learned 4 words. We learned 4 words in that activity. It's hue, tint, shade, and tone. Okay. All right. let's have a look at the next one. Who remembers what we did the next time? I think we did the apples after that. After the color one, we did value.
Yes.
Do you remember the value
Yeah.
scale? Value
Yeah.
means light and
Yes.
dark of something. Good. And
White.
then we did shape. Who remembers our shape activity where we cut up the shapes and we made a house and then you chose to do a rocket or
Yeah.
something else. Yeah, a train. Good. And then last week, what did we do last week? I have a very poor memory. Who remembers what we did last week?
We do cross hatching.
Texture. We did texture and we did cross
We
hatching,
did
hatching, stippling. Very
texture.
good, Nija, Jenny. Very good, very good. I'm very happy some of you have good memories because I have a terrible memory. All right, perfect. And today we are doing, who remembers the videos? What were they called? What's today's activity?
The elements of space.
Yeah, who said that? Bon, was that you again? Good job. Yes, good.
And,
You were paying attention. That is
And
absolutely
the
correct.
perspective.
Perspective. Yes, we're doing we're
Perspective.
doing
And
space.
it have a lot of lines. And it have
All right.
2 dots, or 3, or 4, 5, and
All right.
9.
Everybody grab a piece of paper, just a normal A4 size paper. And, all right, everybody mute yourselves now. The lesson is starting. No more
Okay.
questions. Everybody has to mute themselves, please. Bon, please mute yourself.
Okay, teacher.
All right. Do not unmute yourselves unless you want to say something to me. I don't want to hear your background noise. I don't want to have hear your conversations with your siblings or your parents, okay? So just unmute yourselves if you have something to say. All right. So we need an A4 size piece of paper like this one. And we are going to draw a picture, a very basic picture. This is not going to be our main picture, so we're going to draw the good one at the back. So this is just going to be a very basic drawing. Now, when...
Teacher, this paper.
Which one? Light? Is
The
that A4?
smaller one.
The smaller one. We want the small one.
This
The small
one.
one. Yeah, that'll do, light. That'll do. Yep, this small one. All right. So everybody hold your... Okay, when I hold the page like this, what is it called? And then what is this called when we hold it upright? Does everybody know the difference? How we
Yes.
hold the page? What's the difference?
Um,
What is this called when we have it sideways?
I don't know.
It's on your
I don't-
computer.
don't
It's on-
know.
It's, you know how sometimes when you use Word, the Word application, you have it this way or that way, and there's a name for it. This one is called landscape, but this one, this side up, is called portrait. Does everybody understand? Portrait,
Yes, teacher.
landscape.
teacher.
Yeah. So we are going to have our page as a landscape. It's going to be sideways. All right. So when we are looking at space, we are looking at 3 grounds. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have the foreground, we have the middle ground, and we have the background. Okay, and we are going to draw these three grounds, but there are rules. The foreground is something that is very, very close to us. All right. Now the foreground is going to be the largest object. So I want everybody to draw a tree, making sure that you start at the bottom. This is my tree trunk. Okay. And then I'm just going to draw a nice big tree like this all the way to the top. Now, did you notice how I'm touching the bottom and I'm almost touching the top? This is going to be my foreground. This is what we call something that is, the foreground is usually something that is closest to the viewer. I'm looking at this This is the first thing I see because it's in the foreground and it's closer to me. Okay, that's just going to be a tree. You can draw a tree any way you like. This is the way I draw trees. Okay, I want this activity.
Teacher.
This exercise is going to be very, very quick.
Everyone.
Yes, Anna.
Teacher,
Yes.
I didn't see your iPhone, and when someone talks, I just see them. I don't see you.
Well,
Are you pinned?
I'm putting. Okay, what about now? Can you see me now?
Yes.
You can see me now?
Yeah, but I cannot see your hands.
Now, can you see my hands?
No.
You can't?
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
dear. I can see. I can't see your hand. It's too clearly.
You can or you can't?
I can. Oh, this is your hand. You put in the tree.
Yeah, yeah,
And you like this.
yeah. Anna, how come you can't see me?
Cannot. Let I tell my mom.
I don't know what to do because I've got myself on spotlight. There's something I think you need to do, Anna. I don't know what it is. I wonder if Dorothy can help us. Dorothy, can you hear us?
Yes, Vicky.
Can you help Anna? She can't see me. I'm spotlighting everyone. Well, I'm spotlighting myself as I talk through my computer and my phone. And she says that she can't see me. Like every time
No,
somebody
I see
talks,
you.
yeah,
I
I know,
see
but
you.
Anna, every time somebody talks,
No, I see you. I can see you.
so how does Anna make it work so that she is looking at me and my phone?
She have to change her setting. Look at the speaker instead of the gallery. Gallery, she will see everyone, and then
Anna,
speaker will hear.
yeah, Anna, go to view. Can you see up in the right-hand corner where it says view? Press on that view.
Oh.
Yeah, and then go to speaker.
And okay, I see it. I see on
Okay,
my
now
phone.
Dorothy, if I press gallery, is my two still coming up?
Yeah. So gallery is you see about 20 people.
Yeah,
Speaker
that's what I
is you
want.
only see those who are spotlight or the host and
No.
co-host.
I have that's like I got the full screen, but if someone talks, they are on my
Oh, because you are not spotlight. It's okay. Yeah. That's
Okay,
fine.
does everybody see me and my hand? Does everybody see these two?
Yes.
Only these two. Yeah, only these two. That's why everybody can't be talking now. Okay, put yourselves on mute. All right, let's continue. All right. So everybody can see my paper and everybody can hear me. All right, thanks, Dorothy. I just wanted to make sure that it's not something we could have done to help Anna. It's something that she has to do on her side. All right, I'm going to actually draw these in Texter so that you can see them a little bit clearer. Okay. Now, this is the very basic drawing of a tree. I don't want you to put too much effort into it. It's just a basic tree. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, this is my foreground. Everybody say with me, foreground, please.
foreground.
Yeah.
Foreground.
Foreground means the one that's at the front. Yeah. Now, my middle ground, now please pay attention to my instructions before you do anything. Now I'm going to do middle-sized trees in the middle ground. Now my middle is around here. Okay, see my two fingers? It's in the middle. I'm not going to go to the top and I'm not going to go to the bottom. I'm going to draw my middle-sized trees in the middle ground. So I'm going to put a dot here and a dot there just so I can stay within the middle ground. Now here is going to be my tree trunk, and I'm going to draw the leaves on my tree, and that's going to be my middle-sized tree. And I'm going to make it exactly in the middle ground. All right, not too low and not too high, right in the middle. And I'm going to do another tree here. All right. All right. And notice how this particular tree is hiding behind the front tree. Did you notice that? I'm going to do another 2 on this side. Okay, maybe just 1 this time. And I'm going to do again, I'm going to put a dot here and a dot there so I remember where the middle tree is. And then I'm going to draw another one. And I'm going to make sure that, okay, so there is my drawing of the foreground and the middle ground. Now, has everybody done that? 2, 3 trees. That's all I want, 3 trees. All right. Now, I'm going to draw a horizon line. Now,
But
do you-
I draw
what-
4 trees.
Okay, cool. That's okay. 4's fine, Carter. Now, I'm going to draw my horizon line. My horizon line has to be cutting across, right, the tops of my middle-sized trees, right? All along there. Can you see how I'm trying to draw a straight line, but I'm actually cutting across the tops of my middle-sized trees, okay? I don't want the line to be too high. I want it to be cutting off just on the tops of my middle-sized trees, okay? So there's my horizon line. I'm going to try and make it as straight as possible. If you can't make a straight line, you can grab a ruler if you want. All right, now I've taken care of my foreground first, then I've done my middle ground second. Now that I've done my horizon line, I can do my background. What do you think I'm going to do for my background now?
Some
can
birds or some clouds and a sun.
All right, I'm going to draw trees again. But how big am I going to make my trees, do you think?
Very small.
How big? Yeah, who said small? This is correct. So I'm going to make some very small trees in the background, and I'm going to make sure that they are behind the middle-sized house trees. Yeah. So can you see
Your
that?
voice is a little bit small, teacher.
They are very, very small, and you probably can't see them very well, but they are going to be quite
No,
small.
I'm talking about your voice. It's a little bit small.
Slow. My voice is slow.
It's a little bit hard to hear.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will speak a little bit slower so that you're all understanding me. Sorry. That must be really bad internet or something. Okay.
I think that your voice is slow because of the Wi-Fi.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi. It's so small. You mean
And
my voice is not very loud? Is that what you're saying? John, my voice
no,
is
it's
not
kind
very...
of like when it goes to us, it's like very small. I think it's something to go with the internet.
Yeah. Oh, we're just going to have to work through that, I'm afraid. Well, I can see. Excellent, Anna. Excellent. Hold out your work so that I can see your work. Wow. Nina. Fantastic. Wait. Can I see yours, Bon? Can I see yours?
Yes, teacher,
Very
because
good, Jessie.
this is my dad's. My dad is at the back, so it has the line.
Yeah, I can barely see it because I can't, the pencil that you've used is very, very light. Very nice, Jenny. Let me see, Anne. Let me see, Anne. Okay. All right, boys and girls, this was just a small activity before we got to the main one, okay? Now, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to create something similar, but we're going to use houses this time. Who remembers this photocopy that I asked you to get? Yeah?
Of houses.
Yeah, they're so nice. Now,
But teacher, I
don't
don't have.
we are going to create, you all listening? Are you listening? We are going to create a similar picture, but we are not going to use trees this time. We are going to use houses. Oh, where's my picture? Ah, I want you,
The
listen.
house and the box. It's like in the video.
Yeah, we're going to do that later. All right, so we're going to do now. I want you to see these two pictures. I want you to see this one. And now I'm going to show you another picture of the houses and tell me which one is better, 1 or 2.
2.
2.
Yeah, why is that? This is 1.
No, the other one, the one you just take a
Because
And this is 2.
two, because the one is too similar. Singular.
So this one here is very basic. All the houses are exactly the same. There's not much interest, is there? There's not much interest in the picture.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
this one, there's a nice variety. And here's another one that I did for another class. Okay, have a look at this one. It looks busy, doesn't it? So what we're going
This is the best.
That looks cool.
yeah, all right. So what we're going to do is everybody grab a nice A3 size paper. And just as we did our trees, we're going to do the same.
A3. We do A3, teacher.
A3, yes. No, A4. Did I say A3? Sorry, I meant to say A4. A4, guys. A4, not A3. I made a mistake. Small. Okay, I need a small piece of paper like this. All right. So what I want you to do, I'm going to use the back. What I want you to do is I want you to choose from these houses, from this photocopy, I want you to choose one house. We are not going to create paths. Can you see this picture? There's a path and there's the sun and there are flowers. We're not going to do any of that, okay? We're not going to draw the trees. We're not going to draw the flower beds. We're not going to do anything but the house. We're only going to do houses, okay?
Teacher, this house has a flower here already.
Yeah, I know. You're not going to do that. No flowers, just the house. So I want you to choose one house that's going to be your foreground. So, for example, here I chose, see this house? For this house, I chose this one. Where was it? Where is it? That one. I chose that one.
Teacher, can I use this?
Yeah, of course you can. You can choose anyone, Anna.
I
So,
don't have.
what's that, Anne?
Teacher, I'm out of A3.
What's that? And what did you say, Anne?
Teacher, I'm out of A3.
You're out of a tree? What do you mean?
No, I am out of A3.
What is she saying?
She
She don't have
A3.
A for A3, the A3 kind of.
Ah, that's fine. We need A4, not A3, darling. We need A4. A4 is a small piece of paper. This is a small piece of paper. Yeah, not A3. This is A4. I already clarified that.
Teacher,
Okay, so
can I draw?
yes. So as
Teacher,
just watch me as I do this. I'm going to do this one. This one's going to be my first house. Okay, see this one? I'm going to make sure that the roof is going to be touching almost the very top. So I'm going to do my roof nice and big like this. See that? And then like this. So I'm going to choose one house and I'm going to draw it. Okay, I'm going to make sure that it's nice and large. This one has like a chimney. The chimneys you can do, the clouds and the sun do not do. Remember what I said? I only want you to do.
Can I draw now?
Yeah, you can start drawing. So I'm going to draw. Am I going to do the fence in this picture? Am I going to do the fence? No, no fences, no clouds, no suns, nothing, just the house.
Just the
No
house.
plants, no flowers. Okay, so I'm going to continue to draw.
Teacher,
Right. Yes.
I'm going to do this first.
Yeah. You can do anyone you like. Everybody can choose their own houses. So that's my first house. I'm going to do the door. All right. Now you guys draw your own houses in the foreground. Now, how big is this house going to be? How big is it going to be? Big.
The biggest.
The biggest, because it's in the foreground. Yeah. Oh, I like the way my house is turning out. Now we're going to color these much, much later, but I just want you to draw it first. Do not use colors yet. All right, what else am I going to do? There's the door here.
Teacher, I'm finished. This is mine.
Good. I can't really see it that much, Anne. I can't see it. It's not very clear. Good. Good, Anna. Good, Anne. Okay. All right. Now, who remembers what I did with these, what I did with the trees? What was my next step? As soon as I did the big, oh, that's coming through. As soon as I did my big tree, what was the next step? Who remembers what my next step was?
We will do the, it's the middle.
Yeah, the middle-sized trees. So now we're going to do three middle-sized trees, but you have to make sure that it's going to be here in the middle section, okay? So please choose another 3 of these houses that I've given you in the photocopy and make the trees along here, but not too high and not too low, all right? Now we're going to aim for something like this. Can everybody see my 3 houses? There's one here. It's hiding behind the front house, yeah?
So
There's one there.
change the kind
there's
of house, teacher.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yes, that's why I've given you all those choices, because you can choose which one you want, yeah? You have to change them. All right, now, which one am I going to do? Let me see. I quite like this one, actually, this looks like a double story house or something, I don't know. So this is going to be, I'm going to make sure that this house is not going to go further. Now, remember what I did with the trees? I put a dot. I put a dot here, and then I put a dot here, just to make sure that I'm within the parameters of the middle size, yeah? Don't want to go too high, don't want to go too low. So I'm going to do, this is going to be my roof, right? This is going to be, yeah. And then I'm looking at this house. Can everybody see the house that I'm going to draw? That one there. So I go down and then I go across. Now, remember what I did with the trees. Some of those middle-sized trees, they were hiding, weren't they? They were hiding behind the foreground tree, the big tree. So that's what I'm going to do just to give it that nice effect. When you guys start coloring these in, it's going to look amazing, yeah? But not now. Do not start coloring now. All right, now that's my tree. Sorry, did I say tree? I meant that's my house, but you guys are going to be drawing other houses, yeah? All right, so that's my one. Now I need to do another two on this side. Make sure, again, it's between these two dots, okay? I'm going to draw the two dots because I need them to be in the middle ground, and I don't want to go too high or too low. I actually feel like
Teacher.
making this one. Yeah.
Teacher, I want this circle. I want this circle here, not here. But in the picture, the circle is here, but I want to make it here.
Yeah, that's okay. You can change things up a bit. That's fine. All right. So now the next tree I'm going to make is this one. Yeah. So I'm going to make it again so that it's hiding. So I'm going to make my roof. All right, that was a little bit of a wonky house. I think the third house I'm going to do is this one here. Now I'm drawing in texture. If I make a mistake, too bad, it's going to stay. Yeah, so that's why my pictures are not the best, because I can't rub them out and do them again, okay, because I'm drawing them in texture. All right, so they're my three middle-sized houses, all right? Now, I'm going to, has everybody finished their three middle-sized houses? Put your thumbs up if you have finished. Only the middle-sized houses for now. Do not do anything else.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so just keep drawing until you finish your middle-sized houses. Okay. Only three, don't make more than three. Three is plenty.
Teacher, I don't have enough space to make a tree.
Wow, your houses are very, very big.
Teacher,
That's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't need to do three. Okay, that's good, Jenny. That's fine.
teacher,
I can't see Anna. Oh, yes, I can make it out. Yes, good girl. Good girl. That's very, very nice, actually, Anna. Hang on, I'm just going to go turn off the heating. Give me a second. It's too hot in here.
I can't hear you, teacher.
I can't hear you.
Sorry,
Sorry,
I
because
forgot that I muted myself. I don't know, did I mute myself?
Oh, yes. Teacher, you want
Yeah.
us to turn on our mic, yeah?
All right. Now, I want you, when you have something to say, turn your mic on. If you don't have anything to say, turn it off because I don't want to hear the noise.
But no one's at my house. There is only my dad and me, but my dad is doing work.
Okay, that's fine then. All right, guys. Can we start with our background now? Is everybody ready to move over to the background?
Yes.
Give
Wait
me a
a
thumbs
minute,
up.
I'm nearly finished.
Give me a thumbs up if you are ready for the background.
I'm
So
ready.
we've got Bon's ready, Anne's ready, Anna's ready, Light is ready. So is Nina. So is Jenny. And so is Jessie. Good. All right. So now, what do you think is going to happen? Who remembers what we did for the background? What do we call that line that
Teacher!
what do we,
We did the tiny trees. Teacher, who turned off my mic, my video? I cannot turn it on. Who is that?
You can turn your cam up because I didn't turn it off.
Thanks.
all right. So who remembers what we call that line that goes all the way across? Who remembers what we call that? The?
In line.
Who said horizon line? Jessie, that was you. Good girl. The horizon line. And the horizon line is when the sky meets the earth. And it's that line where the sky meets the earth and it's a nice straight line. So now be very careful here. You listening? Jenny, are you listening? Jenny, are you listening? We have to draw a line that cuts across the tops of the middle-sized houses, okay? Now, sometimes that's not going to work for you. So I'm going to go and cut across like this. Now, it's not going to cut across this house, but I need that line to be a little bit free for the small houses. So notice how I drew my line across there. I didn't go too low because there wouldn't have been enough space to draw the houses. So now I have all this space and here to draw the small houses. Now I want you to take out this piece of paper again, and I want you to choose another 4 or 5 houses, and I want you to make them small. Okay. All right, which one am I going to do? Let me see. I'm going to do this one. Okay, I'm going to do this one here. Now make sure that they're really small. Okay, when I say small, I mean small because this is the background now. The background houses are, they're not quite tiny, but they're small-ish. Okay.
They are tiny in my eyes.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to make them exactly like that because they are extremely small.
That looks very detailed, teacher.
Say again?
That looks very detailed, teacher.
Yeah, it does. Well, it's not as detailed as what this is. This is a lot more detailed on the piece of paper that you photocopied. Anyway, so what am I
I
going
still
to do?
like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
So notice how I'm going to draw another house. I'm going to draw it behind here, right? So I'm going to do just part of it. So I'm going to now, I'm now going to do this house. You listening? I'm going to do this house, but I'm going to do partly, it's going to be partly behind my foreground house. You see that? So I want to do this to create the effect of overlapping. That's another way to create space, is to overlap. Yeah. So my overlapping houses.
Like this, yeah.
Let me see, Anna. Beautiful. And now, yes, Anna, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Keep going. You're going to do about 3 or 4 of these houses along here. Oops, I could just see my horizon line. My horizon line wasn't very straight.
Teacher Lưu đang and is my mobile phone to see your hands. I will not turn on the camera.
I didn't understand what you said, Anna.
Someone said I need to turn on the camera in my mom's phone, but that was the pictures that I can see your hands and you drawing. So
Yeah.
Mom say you do not turn on the camera.
Yeah, gotcha. But you can see me now, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing this house now. So there's my front door. They're great little houses, aren't they? You wait till what they look like. When you start drawing, putting in the colors, they're going to be absolutely amazing. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3 houses, and I'm going to do one more. Which one am I going to do? I'll do this one. I'll do that one there. Okay. So one more house.
This one is overlapping.
Good. Yes, excellent, Anna. Good job. Some of them have to overlap to give you the effect of space, because in space, everything pretty much overlaps.
Teacher.
Yeah.
I'm done 5 house.
Show me, Nina. Come closer. Come closer. Nina, come close. Jenny, you're showing me yours too. Good. You need some more houses in the background, please. I need some more. I need at least 3 or 4.
Yes.
Nina, show me again, please. I didn't see. Nina, show me again. Closer, closer, closer. Put closer, closer, closer. I want to see the small houses in the background. I can't see. You're not coming close enough, Nina. I can't make a comment because it's too far. Come closer. Very close. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it now. Good. All right. So now I'm in the middle of doing my 4th tree. If you can fit 5 trees, that's good. If you can't fit them in, doesn't matter. All right, now, guess what we're going to do now? Ooh, that's nice. Now we're going to draw some trees alongside the houses, but listen carefully, please. The trees are going to be the same size as the houses, okay? So if you're going to draw trees in the background, they have to be small trees. If you're going to draw trees in the foreground, they have to be middle-sized trees. Like, for example, this is a tree in the middle size. See that? Can everybody see what I just did there? I did a middle-sized tree. Here in the background, I'm going to draw a tree behind. See that? And I'm going to do a small one here, but I'm going to do them all behind, okay? I'm going to draw my trees.
Teacher.
behind.
Teacher. I'm finished.
Okay.
Teacher.
You don't have to draw trees. You don't have to, but I think it's a nice touch. I'm going to draw.
Teacher, look mine. Teacher.
Nice, Anna. Beautiful.
6 small houses. The bushes and the sun and the cloud.
Well, you can only put one sun and you can only put a few clouds in the background here. You can't put the clouds here in the middle ground, can you? Yeah. So if you want the sun, it just has to be one sun like this. Yeah. If you want trees, you don't have to. Make sure the trees do not go past the horizon line. Okay. You can't put a tree in the foreground now because we've already covered this space. So just do a couple of trees. I don't want too many trees. Right. So there's my picture of my house. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to get my pencils, okay, or my markers, whatever you want. You want markers or you want pencils, and I want you to color this in. I want you to draw, color in the houses.
But I don't have the pencil color.
Well, have you got textures or crayons?
Oh, I will check.
If you've got crayons or markers, that's perfectly okay. Well, this is an art class. You should have some colors. Yeah. I mean, we don't use paint every day, do we? We use paint sometimes, but not all the time. I'm going to draw the roof here.
Teacher, I'm finished. Like this pictures.
Beautiful. Good girl, Anna. Now start coloring in. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say? Yep.
Can I use this or use?
Just use any color you want, Anna. Whatever colors you have. Do you have textures? Do you have markers? I have my markers here.
Oh, lucky I have my own pencil, very old pencil color.
Yeah, yeah, beautiful. That's all you need. Some colored pencils, and we're just going
Mình sẽ dùng 3 màu cơ bản để tô cái nhà con nhất. Mình rất là xinh đẹp. Mình biết mình xinh đẹp.
All right. Now, I need you to do about 10 minutes of this activity, and you're going to finish the coloring at home. Okay, we're not going to do all the coloring today. And as soon as you're finished doing that in your own time, you are going to place it on Zello, and you're going to show me your beautiful work. Okay? Do we agree? Do we agree that you're going to place it on? Yeah, I really want to see these pictures. Okay, so please, we're not going to finish them today. It's too much coloring. All right, too much coloring. We won't finish in 10 minutes because we have to get on to this other activity. We've got another activity about perspective to do. Remember that one? So color in whatever color you like.
I will use 3 primary color to colors the biggest house.
You can do some flowers as well, I forgot to mention, but make sure the flowers are going to be the same size, middle size, or large or small.
I
depending
don't
on-
like flowers.
That's fine. You don't have to write, you don't have to draw flowers. I said you can if you want to.
I don't like
This-
flowers
I
because
want this
I am
picture.
allergic to flowers.
I want this picture to be some of the structure of this picture is going to be necessary or imperative. You know, you have to follow the rules about middle size, large and small, but there are other things that you can add that is completely entirely up to you. Some people might want to put some animals in there as well, but make sure that you abide by the rules of size. Okay, the size and the overlapping is important when we're doing this activity. All right, I'm going to do my front house now. This is going to be a red house. We have about 6 minutes more of this activity before we move over to the next one.
No, I didn't do anything, and you didn't finish it.
What?
But you
This
didn't
one?
finish it. Yeah.
Well, I just said to you, Anne, are you listening to what I'm saying? I just said that we are not going to finish this picture today because we have to move on to our next activity, which is this one. Okay? Remember, I
Okay.
told you, you're not listening to me. We're only going to spend a little bit of time on this activity with the coloring. You can do this in your own time. Okay? You can do this at home and then put it on Zello. So basically, what are the rules? When we are drawing something, a landscape, yeah, or anything really, you can draw anything you want. The rule is, however, whatever's in the foreground has to be large. Whatever's in the middle ground has to be middle size. Whatever's in the background has to be small. And we use the technique of overlapping, okay? You know, some of the kids in the other class, when they drew this, they drew it. For example, someone did it with just animals. Yeah, they only drew animals. They drew one big tiger in the middle, and then they had about 3 or 4 in the middle ground, and then they drew the horizon line. They had animals in the background. So you guys can do this too. You don't have to draw with houses. It can be with anything. You can do it with cars. You can do it with, what else can we do it with? Animals, cars.
Dinosaur paws.
Yeah. What are some other objects with fruit, even fruit or toys? What
Oh,
else
can we draw medicine?
What's that?
Medicine sounds funny. Medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah, that sounds funny. It can be many colors.
I don't know what you're saying, Anna. I can't understand medicine. Medicine is what you take when you're sick. Medicine. Is that what you're saying?
Can we draw medicine like this?
Do you know what medicine means?
Yeah, medicine is something we drink.
Medicine is what you take when you are sick.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Why would you want to draw medicine? That's weird.
No, that's not weird. I like to draw something that's funny.
Okay. Still weird. Why would you use that in a landscape? I mean, usually, you know, you can draw some swings. Oh, there's a good one to draw. Swings, you know, like a slide or a swing or something. All right, 1 more minute and then we move over to the next activity. But are you going to abandon this picture? Are you going to leave it aside and not do it again? No, you're going to continue doing it. Yes? Promise? Promise?
Yes.
Good. I want to see this
Promise.
picture finished. I want to see everything finished and colored in. And I want to see it on Zello. Do you say yellow or Zello?
Zello.
Yeah. So what are the 3 grounds that we are working with in this picture? What are the 3 grounds? Unmute yourselves and tell me.
3 ground in the first is this. The second is this, and this.
No, that's not telling me much. I want to know the words, Carter. Give me the words. So this house is in the
Foreground.
foreground. Everybody unmute yourselves and say foreground.
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 Right. Now what
Foreground.
about these? What about these middle-sized houses? What are they? Where are they?
Middle ground.
Middle ground. Everybody say middle ground.
Middle ground.
Middle ground. What about these ones in the
Middle
back?
ground.
What do we call them?
Background.
Background. Good.
Background.
Foreground, middle ground, background. And this is what we say. We use these words, these terms. Felix, you don't think you showed me your work. I don't think I've seen anything from you today, Felix. All right. So every time we talk about a picture and it's related to space. Wow. Hey, Jessie, can I share yours? I want you to put it up. And I'm going to spotlight you. Have a look at Jessie, everybody. Woo, looking good. Now, your horizon line, now can I just say something about your work? Your horizon line had to go past, look at my picture, please, Jessie. Past the tops of the houses. See? The tops of the houses. Yeah, I don't think you did that. You have to go past the top. Now, this is not a good picture. Maybe I should show you my other picture. And of course, it's nowhere to be found. Okay. Can you see this one? Jessie, have a look at this picture, please. Can you see how here I've gone over the tops of the houses?
Okay.
Yeah, that's where the horizon is. You have to go through the tops of the middle-sized houses, and that way it gives you the impression that it's far. All right, are we ready to move on?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So there's that one. There's my houses. We have to put our houses away now. We don't need this photocopy anymore. What we do need is this photocopy, that one there, and a fresh piece of paper. What size am I going to use? A4. Okay, so we need A4 and we need the photocopy that I asked you to photocopy.
Teacher,
Yes.
I only have this photocopy. I don't have that photocopy.
What?
I don't have that photocopies. I only have this photocopy. But I have this one.
Okay, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I'm going to show you what you have to do. Did you watch the video, Jenny?
No.
You didn't watch the video? Did you watch the video? Yes or no?
No. Not that. I don't want it.
Well, what can I say, Jenny? That's not something that I like to hear when you don't watch the videos. All right. Now,
Let's finish this. I will go to do this at home.
I want you to watch the videos after
Yeah.
this lesson, Jenny. Okay? Can you please do that after this lesson? I want you to go straight to the videos and watch them.
Okay.
Those videos are very, very helpful. Okay. So the first thing we have to do on this piece of paper, we're going to use two pieces of paper for this activity. The first one is going to be an exercise in learning about what a one-point perspective means.
Here's the small one. Teacher, is A3 or A4?
A4, please. A4. A4 piece of paper. All right. Now, the first thing I want you to do is in pencil. Okay, in pencil, I want everybody to grab a ruler. We're going to be using our rulers and a pencil. If you have a rubber, that's good because we're going to rub out some things as well. So a pencil, ruler, and a rubber. Please grab these things now if you don't have them. Good, Jessie, good girl. Excellent, Jessie. Okay, first thing I want you to do, somewhere around the middle of the page, somewhere around the middle, I want you to draw one straight line. Okay?
Oh, this activity is in the video.
Yes,
The
that's
10
right.
minute video.
That's right. Now, Can you see, everybody see my line? It's not very clear because it's in pencil, but I can't do it in Texter because I'm going to rub it out at some point. All right, so I'm going to draw a point right somewhere in the middle. Can everybody see my little dot? Yeah, that's my dot. Okay, so I've got one line across my page. I'm holding my page landscape. Yeah, can everybody see my page? It's not going to be like this. It's not portrait, it's landscape. This is what we call a landscape when it's sideways. All right, now
Landscape and portal.
everybody's got this little dot in the middle. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to draw a square right here, okay? Just like I'm doing it, the width of my ruler. Can you see I've got the top part and the bottom? It's not going to be exactly a square. It's going to be like a rectangle, okay? So that's my rectangle. Can everybody draw a rectangle like this? All right? It's going to be the width of my ruler. So that's what it looks like. Can everybody see that clearly? So we're going to draw a rectangle here. Can you do that now? Did you see how I drew it? I went like this. I took my ruler and I drew one line from the top and one line at the bottom. And then I just did the sides. Bang, bang. And then I've got my, it looks like a square, but it's not. It's a rectangle. Has everybody done that? Where did I put it? Well, there's my dot just there. And I put it to the side. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're finished. Anna, please mute yourself if you're not talking.
Sorry.
All right, thumbs up. Now, watch carefully because this is really important. Are you all watching carefully? Eyes on the screen. Okay? Now, can everybody see how I'm going to draw a line from the corners of this rectangle to the dot? My dot is here and I have to line up the corner of this rectangle and I have to draw a line. Now, do not draw you're not going to draw it too hard because we're going to rub out some of that line. Now, one is going to be here all the way down to that dot. One is here, and then this one is the only other one. Can we see this one here? We can't, can we? So we can't see this one. It's not going to go through, yeah, because this is going to be the surface.
Teacher, I didn't draw the rectangle.
Well, why, Anna? We just did that.
Is it okay?
I gave you
Last
like
time
2
I didn't
minutes.
hear. Last time I didn't hear anything.
Well, Anna, you have to hurry up, honey, because everybody else is doing the rectangle. Why are you so behind?
Teacher,
Right.
but how many centimeter is this?
It doesn't matter. I said the width of your ruler. Very good, Min, May, no. What's your English name, honey? Mayo, Mien, Ho, Chin, Min. What's your English name?
Clover.
Sorry?
Clover.
Can you please write that down? Write that down. Rename yourself.
I can change my name.
Just put Clover somewhere in there so I know what your name is. Let me see, Nina. Okay, very good, Anne. Now, watch me as I do this. Are you watching? I'm going to move my ruler around and I'm going to draw a line. So I'm going to cut it off somewhere around here. I'm going to draw a line down that's going to be parallel to the side. The side of my rectangle is going to be another one here. And I'm going to do another parallel line at the bottom. So there's a parallel line here at the bottom of my square or rectangle. And then I'm going to do another one here. And then I'm going to rub out the rest of these lines that are drawn from the dot. I'm going to draw it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it so that you can see what I'm doing, right? I'm going to go over it with texter so that it's a little bit more obvious. Oops. Okay, now remember this line that we drew here? Remember this line that we drew here? So now what we see is this square has been drawn with a 1 point perspective. Can you see how it looks like a cube? All right, I'm going to draw another rectangle on this side, but it's going to be hidden. Okay, it's going to be hidden behind there. I'm going to make this one a little bit big. I'm going to draw a big square, actually, a nice big square. It's going to be hidden though, yeah? It's going to be hiding behind this rectangle, and it's going to look more like a square this time. Okay, so there's my square. I actually can go over that. I don't need to do this in pencil. I can do it in texter. Okay, there you go, and across and across. All right, so there's my big square, and it's hiding. Notice how it's overlapping. Now my next step is to take this point. Remember this point? Yeah, on the horizon line. Well, it wasn't exactly a horizon line. Well, it could be if you want it to. And I'm going to draw lines from the corners. So again, look at this corner in my square now. I'm going to draw a line from here all the way down to the dot. And I'm going to do the same here. There's another one. Now, is this one going to go? Yes, you can still see it as the bottom part, right? So there's my other square. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to draw a line that's going to cut it off. Yeah, so there, down, and then across another horizon line. Not a horizon, the bottom line. All right, and I'm going to do this in texter so that you can see what I'm doing. There's that going down. This is a little bit tricky because the text is a little bit thick. Okay, so there you have it. Yeah, that didn't come out too good because it's very, very tight. The text is a little bit too thick to show you what's going on. Now, everyone's is going to look different. And then I'm going to rub out the rest of those lines because I'm not interested in the rest of those lines. Now, are you ready? We're going to do one on this side, but this time we're going to go through the line. Okay, I'm going to draw a long one. Yeah, a long rectangle. See that? So there's my long rectangle. I'm going to go through the line. It doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter that I'm going through the line. All right, let me just go over that in texter so it can really show up. There's a really long rectangle there. All right, all the way down. Okay, now in pencil, I'm going to do this in pencil because half of it is going to be rubbed out, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to draw whatever corners can go to this dot. There's only that one and this one. There's not another one. Can you notice how these ones back here, I can't do those because it's going to go through the front. And this is the front. So what am I going to do? I'm going to create a parallel line. So there's parallel to this side. I'm going to make it this big. Okay. You can decide where you want that to be. I don't care where you put it really. All right, but I'm going to rub it out. Now I'm going to go over it in texter so that you can see clearly what I'm doing. So there's this side up to there, this side up to here, and then that one. There you go. All right, now that looks like a big box, doesn't it? Yeah, it really helps if you watch the video, yeah? All right, now.
It's like the video. 1 point to 2.3 point. But 2 point is on like the deep.
Yeah, I know. The 2 point was really difficult. We're not going to do the 2 point today. We're only doing the first one, the 1 point one. It's a little bit difficult for you. Okay, now I'm going to do another one here, right? Let me draw one. It's going to be overlapping, right? Just here and here. And notice how I've got them overlapping. Yeah, I like it when it overlaps like that. So here I'm going to draw the only line that's going to be visible is that one. The others aren't going to be visible. Well, there's one there. So I'm just going to guess that that was there. And that goes back there. And then I'm going to say, well, it's going to stop here. Yeah. And draw it across, make sure that I rub out all those lines that are leading to that dot. And that's where I'm going to just mark it in. Like so. Okay, so now notice how I can see the sides of this one. I can only see the top of this one. And now I'm going to do my very last one here. My very last square is going to be on this side, right? I'm going to draw a nice actually I'll bring it down a little bit. I'll bring it down a little bit so you can see a lot of the top part. There. Okay, there's another square box, right? And now in pencil, wait, let me just do this in Texta first, because I can do my square in Texta, but I can't draw the lines to the horizon, to the 1 point, because then I'm going to have to rub them out, and Texta doesn't rub out. So here we go. There's my point, and I'm going to take my sides. How many sides can I see? There's one there, right? So
Teacher,
yeah.
I don't see your whole paper. Can you yeah. Thanks.
It doesn't, you don't have to make yours exactly like mine. I'm not giving you measurements or anything. So you can just guess how big your square is going to be, or your rectangle. Okay, look at this picture. Can you see it? Now I'm going to make my side to overlap this one. So I'm going to draw the line down there, and then I'm going to draw the parallel line from there to there. And now I'm going to rub out the rest of it, right? Because I don't want anything to show now. I'm going to get rid of all the lines except for the boxes. The boxes are the only things that are going to remain. Yeah, because this is going to be the last box that I'm going to draw. All right, so how many boxes have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have drawn these in a one perspective drawing. Okay, one perspective. Why do we call it a one perspective? Because I only have one dot, 1 point perspective. Okay, but if I had 2 dots, it would be completely different. If you want to do 2 dots, watch the video and see what happens. Yeah, see if you can follow the video as he does it. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to do some cross hatching so we can figure out which is which, okay, which sides are which sides. Now, I want everyone, have a look at this picture, okay? Now, all the sides, all my sides on this side are going to be a tight cross hatch, okay? So whatever is showing up on this side is going to be a cross hatch. So here I'm going to do a very tight cross hatch. Remember what we did in our texture drawing? We did a very tight cross hatch on these sides. So this is going to be the same as this one. Nice and tight, very close together. So it's going to be the darkest part, okay? And here I also have another side. So we need to do this one just as tightly, okay? So again, I like to do my cross hatches on the sideways. I don't like to go up and down with my cross hatches. Now, I'm trying to make them as close as possible because this is going to be my darkest area, right? It's going to be my darkest area, so I need them to be very close together. So we are using some of those techniques that we used in our texture activity. All right, now I'm going to go the other way. Do you remember our 5-grade scale? Remember we did the really tight cross hatching in the darkest area? We made them very close together. And there you go. Can everybody see my picture now that the sides, only the sides are the darkest parts? Only these sides, the ones on the left. Yeah, on the left. I'm not doing this side, okay? Just doing this side. Now, I want everything that is under to be a little bit lighter, okay? So we're going to make them just a little bit lighter, which means we're going to make them, there's only one really, we're going to make them just a little bit wider apart. Okay, just a little bit wider apart. Okay, so this is supposed to be a little bit lighter. Now, everything that is on top is going to be quite light, yeah? So I'm going to make these really light. See how far apart they are? Okay, and what will I do for this one? What will I do for this side? I'll do this one light as well. Now, the ones on the top are going to be even lighter. All the ones that are looking this way are going to be even lighter. So I'm going to make this the lightest, which means I'm going to make this really, really wide. Notice we've given them all different textures, different shades. Some are light, some are lighter, some are darker. Ta-da! And we've finished our drawing. All right. So this is what I have to show you about a 1-point perspective. We just did random squares and then we lined them up all to the 1 point, didn't we? The 1 point, which is right here. All right. And now we are able to go to our final activity. Good, we only have half an hour, so let's hurry, let's rush and get this done. All right, hold up your drawings, everyone. I want to see what you've done. I can't see yours, Bon. Hey, nice one, Jessie. Ooh, cool, Jenny. Oh man, I can't see yours. Put another picture behind it. Put another a piece of paper behind it so that I can't see.
Because I need to use the newspaper of my dad because I don't have many new paper.
Okay, it's all right. Let me see, Nina. Now, Nina, did you listen to all my instructions? I feel as though yours are not quite using the instruction. You're not quite getting the instructions. I don't think you got the instructions right. All right. So now we're going to put this picture away. I'm going to put this away. You guys can try something like this at home if you want to. Now, what I want you to do is grab another piece of paper, nice clean A4. What size? A4. What size did you say, Miss Vicky? A4. All right. Did everybody get that? New piece of paper, lay it down on the table. All right. We need a ruler again, and we need a pencil. Okay. So let's start this activity. So what we're going to do now is this. Can everybody see what we're going to do? We're going to draw a building. We're not going to draw one building, we're going to draw 2 buildings. Okay. This was a great activity with my other class, actually. I really enjoyed what they did with this. So we're going to draw 2 large buildings. First thing we need to do, obviously, is the horizon line. Now, don't press too hard with your horizon line because we're going to rub it out. We're going to rub out most of it. Can everybody see this horizon line on the picture? Can you see how we don't quite see the horizon line that goes through the building? Yeah, so we don't see it. So that's why you have to draw it very lightly. You have to draw this line very lightly. Okay, so here it goes. Ready? I'm going to draw my horizon line like that. All right, and then I'm going to put my horizon line not exactly in the center, a little bit to the side. Okay, just there. Okay, just there. All right. Now, what I want you to do.
Wait.
So everybody should have a nice, fresh, clean piece of paper. And the horizon line should be in the middle. Don't press too hard because we're going to rub out most of it. And I want you to draw the dot somewhere to the right. All right. As you can see in this picture, the horizon line is not in the middle. It's to the right. Okay. It's closer to this building than it is to the center. All right. Are we ready to move on now, Kent?
Okay.
Or Carter, should I say? Now, watching this building here, do you remember how we did those squares and rectangles before? I want everyone to draw a rectangle here, but it's got to go down the line. So I want it to be, the bottom part is going to be here, right? And then we're going to make it nice and tall. So make sure that it's around the width of your ruler, right? Nice and tall, like this. And I'm going to rub out this middle section here because that's going to be part of my building. All right. I'm actually going to press that in Texter so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I've got this side and the width of my ruler, so that's easy. And then of course I cap it at the top. That's going to be the ceiling or the roof, should I say, and then the bottom. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is what I did with my other activity. I'm going to take this horizon, this 1 point perspective, and I'm going to draw lines going towards it. Okay, I've only got 2 lines. Right, now this I want to be, how wide, how far back do I want it to go? Probably around, don't forget these lines are totally horizontal. Sorry, horizontal, parallel, I meant to say. So there's my parallel line. I'm going to rub it off towards the end. And now I'm going to pen it in because I want you to see what I've just done. All right, and there's my building number 1. There you go. And then I'm going to start drawing in all the details. Can everybody see the windows of the doors? I want you to draw those in as well. Do you have this, Bond? Do you have this picture? Do you have this
Yes,
picture?
teacher.
You do? Good, yes, that's right, Carter. So I want you all to have a look at this picture and draw exactly the same house, doors and windows. So this is what my other one looked like with my other class. See? So this is what I did with my other class, like this. All right, so draw in your windows, draw them in with pencil first, and then you can go over them with Texter. Okay, so there's the side. I'm going to do the side. I'm going to rub it out, of course. I'm not going to do the whole side like that. And these are going to be my windows. So there's one window there, and then there's a gap. There's a gap, and then there's another window, and then there's a gap, and then there's another window, and then I'm going to have to do my doors. Where are my doors? Let me see. These are my doors. And there's a nice line down the middle, and these are like the windows. These are some sort of little windows on the side here. Like so, and like so. Okay, now I'm gonna, oh, and I forgot the windows have like this thing in the middle. Okay, now I'm just gonna go over everything with my Texter. I'm gonna, of course, leave out the things that I don't want.
Teacher, I'm done.
Show me. Ooh. Nice. You did it freehand.
Yes.
Jenny, I think your house was a little bit low. Show me again. I think your house was a little bit low on the horizon. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. All right. Let me finish.
I don't have the paper so that I see the paper in the camera, so I use drawer.
Oh, you don't have this. Jenny,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor? Can you tell your mum to photocopy everything for you?
Yes.
Tell her next time to photocopy and make sure you watch the videos. I just want to speak up. I just want to
Teacher, I don't have a photocopies.
All right, what I'm going to do is okay, girls, or whoever said they didn't have a photocopy of the can everybody have a look at the chat?
Teacher, why did you send it at me again?
Oh, did I do that? Why do I?
Yes, because before I send you message, and whenever you send somebody a message, the other will set from everyone to back to the other guy.
Okay, copy. Control V. Okay. All right, guys, have a look at the picture that I sent everybody for those who did not take the photocopy. Okay, this is for everyone who did not have the photocopy. Have a look at the chat to see.
Photocopies.
Yeah, so there's a picture of what we're looking at now. All right.
Teacher, this is mine. This is mine, teacher.
Hang on a second because I can't get rid of my my chat. How do I get rid of my chat?
My house is a bit ugly. This one is a bit ugly.
My Zoom is not responding. I wonder why. Gallery.
Oh,
There it is. Okay. All right. Has everybody finished their first building?
yes. Can you look at mine?
Yeah. Ooh, that's amazing, Anna. Oh, you've done so well.
Yeah, I do that hundreds time, and that's and so it can be like this.
Looks amazing. Looks really good.
Teacher, this is ugly. Teacher,
Yeah, nice. Beautiful, Anna. You did so well
no, but that
today.
is ugly. That's
You did so well today. See, Anne? Yeah, looks good. All right, nearly finished mine. Has everybody else nearly finished theirs?
teacher, can we turn
Teacher,
the
I finished all of it.
Excellent. Let me have a look. Oh, you did the whole thing.
Yeah.
How come you're so much in a hurry? All right, now, guys, I don't want you to go ahead. I don't want you to go ahead of me, okay? Because we're going to do this one little bit at a time because I can't see if you've made a mistake or not, Bon. All right, ready? Now, we're going to go on this side. We're going to draw a line underneath. See with my ruler underneath this building. I'm going to draw another line on this side of the point, okay? Exactly parallel. Do you know what parallel means? Parallel means even, okay? So it's not going to be lopsided. It's not going to be different. It's going to be exactly parallel to this line. Right? Should I say on the even side across? Yeah. So this bottom building and this bottom building are going to be the same line. Now I'm going to make this one into a box. Can you see that? this building has a box. So I'm going to make sure that the sides are going to be parallel. And with my eye, I don't have to measure it across. That looks
Teacher,
like a
I
box.
don't have the paper. Can you please put the photocopy in the chat so I can see?
I did, darling. Jenny, I did that just for you. Have a look at the chat, darling. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that line in the middle. This looks like a square. Yeah, I'm going to go over it a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing, because when I draw in pencil, I know you guys can't see me very well. Can't see what I'm doing very well. So now you can. All right, so there's my box. Don't forget, this box has to be through the horizon line. Okay, it's got to be, the horizon line's got to be there through it. Now,
Teacher, do I need to erase the line?
yeah, of course. Did you see how I erased the line through the box? Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I erased the lines of the box.
All right, so now I have to take this point. Do you remember that point, that 1 point perspective? And I have to draw those two lines. These corners have to be matched to this dot, and then you just draw those two lines. That's all you have to do, right? And then you decide how big you want this building to be, okay? How big do you want this building to be? Do you want a long building or do you want a short building? I'm going to make mine around here, right? Now this line is parallel to this line, okay? And that's how I'm going to make my nice long building. This is the bigger building of the two, isn't it? I could have actually gone a little bit shorter because this one should have been a little bit taller. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, now what are you going to do, guys? You're going to draw in, going to rub out whatever those other lines are. We don't need those other lines. And then, of course, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to draw all the windows and doors. Yeah?
Teacher, thank you. Give the paper in the chat. I'm done my picture.
Oh, wow, that's nice. Yeah, but you haven't done it right. Jenny, you're not listening to my instructions, darling. Can you see this part of the building?
Yes.
Have a look. Can you see this part? Look where I'm showing you.
Yes.
You did not do the side of this building properly. You did not take that dot and you did not put a ruler against this edge and you did not draw the line, okay? You did not do. Well, yeah, because you didn't listen to my instructions. I'm doing it and I'm showing you. I'm
finished.
I'm explaining and I'm showing you at the same time. All right, so, and now, where was I? I was doing the all the doors and the windows. That's what I'm doing now, right? The doors and the windows. Well, these are sort of like windows here. Okay.
Now I'm finished.
Show me. How come you guys are finished before I am? Are you guys, come a little bit closer, Carter? A little bit closer. Ooh, Carter, I like it. It's really good. Have you been, you've obviously, ooh, that's nice, May. May, good job. I'm going to show everybody, May. I'm going to spotlight you, May. Hold it up, May. May, hold it up, please. Hold it up. Have a look at May, what she's done. A little bit closer.
Yes.
That's
Fantastic.
it is fantastic. It's really good. I feel as though May, see these two lines here? See this building?
Yeah.
May, you watching?
Yes.
May, are you watching?
Yes.
Put your pen together. So these two lines, yours are not even. See, the bottom of your first picture, building is not the same as the bottom of your other one. So all you need to do is line it up with one ruler. Try and see if yours match up. The two bottom
Teacher.
lines. Do yours match up?
The teacher, would
Thank you.
would we need to color the buildings?
Yes.
So what color will we use, teacher?
Light, that's a good effort, my darling. Light, good, but it's not correct. Okay, it's not correct, but that's okay. You're just, how old are you? 6 years old. I forgive you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Teacher,
All right, now, yeah, no, Jenny, honey, you're not putting the horizon line all the way here. You're not doing that. So I don't understand why you guys are not listening to my instructions. Okay, I'm doing this one step at a time so that you can listen to my instructions and we can do this properly. But you guys are too much in a hurry and you're doing them all by yourselves and you're making mistakes in the process.
Teacher.
Okay, so you need to listen to my instructions if you don't want to make mistakes.
Teacher,
Yes.
I'm finished.
How can you be finished if I'm not finished? Show me.
Okay. I'm doing this in texture.
Wow, that's pretty good. I'm really impressed, Jessie. Well done. Now, let's do the road. Can everybody see the road in the picture here? So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line about this far away from the edge, right, on that way. And we're going to draw a line parallel to this building, right? So this is going to be the road. This is going to go down that way. And then this is going to be the edge of the road. And notice how there's a stop sign there too. And the same goes for this side. It's going to go down and then to the side. And then we're going to have the road in the middle is just going to be a double line, right? Double line. Now, if you wanted to do a zebra crossing along here, you could. For example, you could do something like this. This is what the other kids did. They did a zebra crossing. So what they did is they did this.
teacher, is me correct?
Oh, Anna, that's amazing.
Okay, then
You're a good listener, Anna. You're doing things as I'm explaining. So this is like a zebra crossing, and then of course there's the stop sign. I'm just going to draw a circle for the stop sign. I'm not going to do a hexagon, and that's where stop sign is. And don't forget our horizon line has to go in the background. Right, hang on. Let me just finish this. My horizon line is in the back. Now, a lot of the other kids, you know what they did when we did this?
I'm finished.
Yep. A lot of the kids drew people and cars and trees. Really good, Kent.
Can you unspot me so I can see your picture more clearly?
Yeah. Wait, who am I? Sorry, I forgot you were on. Oh, somebody must have unspotted you for me. All right, notice how I've got my zebra crossing here. And if I wanted to, I'm just going to, okay, I'm going to just do freehand because I've already drawn it in. So there's my zebra crossing. See how I've done the zebra crossing there? But I'm using my ruler to draw those lines in. Okay.
Teacher.
All right, now are we ready to do some drawing? We are going to use the technique of, what did we call it? Finger blending. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now. Do you like finger blending? Do you like it, Jessie?
Yes, but it makes my head sore.
Your hand is sore.
Yeah.
All right. Can everybody see the front of the buildings? Okay. The front of the buildings are going to be much lighter than the sides. Can everybody see my drawing here? Wait.
Yeah.
See my drawing here? And actually, should I say the photocopy? Can you see the photocopy, how the sides are darker? So that's what I want you to do now. I want you to grab your pencil and draw the sides and really press hard on the side of the drawing. And as soon as you're finished doing that, we're going to take our finger, or we're going to take a tissue. Yeah, so we don't get our fingers dirty. I'm going to take a tissue. Thank you very much. I don't feel like getting dirty fingers right now. That's interesting, Mimi. That's interesting. Did you do it the way I asked? Good. You should be using a pencil though. See how I'm
Teacher.
See how I'm blending that in? And if my blending has gone over the line, which it has, I'm just going to take a rubber and I'm going to, yep, and I'm going to do the same for this side. Yeah.
Anna.
Yes, Mimi, that's good. But you're not sort of keeping up with me. You've got to do what I do now. Have you been following my instructions? Let me see, Nina. Ooh, Nina, that's good. It's still not exactly like I asked you to do it. Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. If you guys want to watch the video, you can. All right, where was I?
Can I use this one?
Yeah, of course you can, Jessie. That's a great way to blend. All right, now I'm going to do this side. Now, I haven't done the doors and everything there, but that doesn't matter. You guys did the doors. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing as what I did on this building. I'm going to do the same on this building, and then I'm going to blend it with my finger or with a tissue. Okay. Now, the sides are going to be dark. And when I finish the sides, I'm going to do a much lighter shade. Again, finger blending. I'm just going to have to turn my page because I can't get to that space. I know John doesn't like it when my pictures are sideways. I'll change it back in a minute. There you go. All right, now I'm going to take my tissue again and I'm going to blend it. Okay, some finger blending. Notice how it gets dirty on the sides when I do that. I'll just have to grab my rubber and make sure I clean that up. Okay, now I'm going to do the front. The front is going to be a much, much lighter shade. So notice how I'm hardly pressing at all. I'm going to make this much lighter.
Teacher.
Sorry? Ooh, nice, Carter. That's great. It's really good. Now, I know this was a little bit hard for some of you. That's okay. You can watch this video again and some of you went ahead and did your own thing and you kind of finished without me explaining it, which is fine. But sometimes you're going to make mistakes if you do it that way. And that's why I'm taking one step at a time so that everybody can follow and do it the right way. Okay, and not make mistakes. And while you're doing it, you can ask me questions as well. Okay, that's why I do one step at a time. Okay, so there goes my first building. Notice how the front is a much lighter. You know what I feel like doing? I feel like rubbing out the windows so they can be even lighter. I think that's going to give it a nice little detail. Yeah, just gives it a little bit more detail. The windows are much lighter. Aha, I like that. What do you think? What do you think of my building? I've made the windows.
Nice.
Perfect.
I've made my windows much lighter.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good idea.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so now I'm going to do my next building. Yeah, again, I'm going to press very lightly. Yeah, just enough to get a really, really light shade. And of course,
Teacher, I just finished the dark one. I just finished the dark one.
Yep.
Like this.
Beautiful. Really nice. All right. All right, guys, it's nearly time to go. Now, a lot of the other kids, you know what they did when I did this class with another class? They drew people and cars and the sky and clouds and everything. You can do the same if you want to.
That's fine.
Yeah, and it was really lovely, actually. It was really good. Some of the kids did amazing work. You know, you don't have to, but you can if you want to. You can add just busy city life, you know, people coming and going, walking in the streets.
Yeah, buildings need people.
Yeah.
I live in buildings, teacher.
Do ya?
Do you live in buildings?
Nope. I live in a house. My house is a one-story house and I live exactly across from a park. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a great house. It's a fantastic house because I love it because it's very quiet. I live in a very quiet neighborhood. And especially I love living across from the park because I don't have to look at anybody, you know, no neighbors looking at me when I walk out. I have neighbors on either side of me, but I don't have any neighbors across from my street. All right.
Teacher, this is my window.
Nice. Oh, you did the same as me, Anna. Good.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's 12 on my side, and I think it's the end of our class. Please, please, please put your work in Zalo because I want to see your beautiful pictures. And if you want to, yep. Mimi, how come you're drawing in red pen, my darling? Don't you have a grey lead pencil, Mimi? Do you have any grey leads? You should. All right, guys, listen out. I want everybody to watch Zalo and see what your next activities are going to be and what videos you need to watch. Now, Jenny, please watch the videos from today and for next class. Okay, good girl. All right, everyone. Good job today. I think you have this video you can watch again and again.
Bye, teacher.
Teacher.
See your work. See ya. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye.
Bye. See you next lesson.
Yeah, see you
Good
next time.
night.
Good job today. Fantastic.